Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome back to my channel. I am Josh, here to bring you a new video. I know I did a new video today, and I was going to talk about politics. I kind of hinted at it in my last video, but I'm not going to be talking about that right now. So I want to talk about Pet Sematary. Here's my opinion on why the remake is a lot different than what the original was, and of course, a lot different than what the novel is. Because again, the original, Gage, who's like 2 years old, gets run over and hit by a truck and comes back to life. Now it's the sister. I believe the reason why they did this in the remake is the same reason why My Bloody Valentine 2009 was successful. Because if you look at the original film, which I have My Bloody Valentine, the original, I have the Pet Sematary film, the original Pet Sematary film. And the reason why they did this is because if you're expecting it to be the same as the original, you need to scrap that out of your mind. And I'm glad that they decided to change it. Because remember, if you watch My Bloody Valentine, and you've already seen it, and you know exactly who the killer is, then when you go into the remake, you're expecting the same thing as the original. I mean, there's some winks and nods to the original kills. But, of course, you would be wrong, because you would think the killer is Axel, when it's really not Axel. And that's why that movie worked great. Because if you go back and the thing about me, if I'm going to go see a remake, I don't want to see the original all over again. I might as well just stick to the original. It's just like Psycho. I love the classic Psycho film, the 1960 film. I do not care for the 1998 remake, which was the same as the original. It didn't open any new doors to that movie. They didn't do anything big about it. The fact that it was shot in color, because originally, Alfred Hitchcock was originally going to get the movie in color, but then, because he went up and says, I want Anthony Perkins, the studio says, well, we're going to lower your budget, and we're going to make it black and white now. But he got Anthony Perkins to be Norman Bates. Now, Vince Vaughn, he's a funny guy, and probably the scariest role that I saw him in was with John Travolta in Domestic Disturbance. If you've not seen that film, you need to check that movie out. Because he was totally menacing and scary in that film. More scary than him as Norman Bates. Because he's just basically being like Anthony Perkins. Nothing new. And, so anyways, I just want to talk about, once again, Pet Sematary. And the reason why Pet Sematary is different than the original. And they have to do this. Because if I was a director or a writer and I was going to remake something, because everyone's like, I don't understand why they have to remake these movies. 25 to 30 years, you're going to get a remake. That's how it is. But the biggest one was Les Mis, I can't say its name because it's French. It's a hard name. That movie's been remade 14 different times and it's the same story. Why is that? Couldn't they have done something original with it? No, because when you remake something, especially that film, it has to be the same as the original. I guess. I don't know. But, again, it was for new audience members. So, I'm hoping a lot of people go see the new Pet Sematary. I'm going to go see it, and then I'm going to go see Child's Play and give it a shot. I don't know if it's going to be good. I don't know if it's going to be bad. So, when I do these reviews, I'm just giving my honest opinion. I can talk about what I liked and what I disliked about the movie. But, of course, I don't go and spoil the film. And while the trailer does a pretty damn good job of just showing you the whole entire movie without even thinking about it, like, for instance, Terminator Genisys. The trailer shows that John Connor comes to the future, or the past. He comes from the future to the past, where his mom is alive. And, of course, he's a full adult. And it turns out he's a Terminator. Well, that was in the trailer, so that took away any shock value. Just like the poster. The poster had the same damn thing. And if I could just go grab that movie and show you the box, and you'd already know right there. There's John Connor. He's a robot. Congratulations, movie. I even told Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'm like, what are they thinking? I'm sure the director was kind of upset with them showing that key moment. Because that would have been good. Nobody wants to be surprised anymore. No one wants surprises. So show it all in the trailer. So you can pretty much watch an entire movie in 2 minutes and get the whole idea of the movie. Instead of going in, watching it and being generally surprised by the story. But like I said, when it comes to remakes, I do not want it to be like the original. I want it to be different than the original, because that's the whole point of remaking it. If you're going to remake something, don't be like the original film. Yes, add winks and nods to the original. Add a kill here and there that is like the original, but be different. Be different than what it should be. Because if you're going to just do it like the original, then you're not doing the original any justice. It's not going to bring any more people into the mix. So anyways, I gotta go, and guess what? I have reached a milestone. I have now 200 subscribers. I want to thank my friend Skylar Williams, his friends, and everyone who has subscribed to my channel and supported my channel. I love you guys. I will talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Hit that thumbs up button. Or if you hit that dislike button, thanks, because you're still viewing my video. Alright guys, I gotta go, so have a good one.